I'm Gryphon Magnus.
And I'm Stella Huff.
And you're watching TMA!
Ex-host Gryphon Magnus, what are you doing here? You haven't hosted in almost a year.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been in the studio the entire time.
The studio? Gryphon, this isn't our studio. This is a guest studio we're very lucky to be visiting. Thank you to the Farm Bureau studio for hosting TMA Newsbreak.
Oh, really? If this isn't our studio, then how come I've been sitting in this room, waiting in the dark, since last May? You guys are so late. You guys are so late. If you guys were in a late competition, you'd be disqualified from the late competition for being late.
You realize extended periods of isolation lead to delusions and insanity, right?
Think again, Stella. I'm as sharp as a doornail. Right, guys? I love you guys.
Yikes.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Now be seated. Please pause for a moment of silence. Thank you. Now for today's announcements.
Got a sweet tooth? Come to the class of 2025 bake sale at the Delray Farmers Market from 8 to 12 this Saturday, the 13th. All funds will go towards next year's prom, so make sure to go and get your yummy on.
You still have a chance to see the spring musical Bring It On. There are shows on Thursday, April 11th, Friday, April 12th, and Saturday, April 13th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $15 for adults and $10 for students, employees, and senior citizens. They're available now at the link in the description.
The Black Student Union and AVID will be holding a dynamic seminar on elevator pitches, scholarships, time management, study strategies, and professional resumes and emails. The sign-up form is available on BSU's Instagram account, and make sure to sign up today.
Today, April 9th, and tomorrow, April 10th, mark the Muslim holiday Eid. This is the end of the holy month of Ramadan and the beginning of the Shawwal month. It is also known as the Festival of Breaking Fast.
The next in the Women in Film Through the Decades series is 1980s producer Gail Ann Hurd.
Many know that the 1980s are widely considered the quintessential decade for sci-fi films. But did you know that one influential woman was integral to the production and success of many of these all-time great films? Her name? Gail Ann Hurd. Hurd got her start in the movie industry as an executive assistant to New World Pictures under then-President Roger Corman. Through determination and grit, she rose through the ranks, eventually creating her own production company, Valhalla Entertainment. Even today, only 18% of independent production companies are woman-owned, so for Hurd to have bet on herself in the 1980s was nothing short of a major accomplishment. The 1980s was an incredible decade for Hurd and her company. In 1984, she co-wrote and produced The Terminator, which is often considered the greatest sci-fi movie ever made, and became a defining part of 80s movie culture. Just 2 years later, she produced Aliens, the critically acclaimed sequel to Ridley Scott's sci-fi classic, Alien. In just a handful of years, Hurd had already built up an impressive resume, taking a vital role in the major success of two of film's most recognizable sci-fi franchises. But she wasn't done there. Just before the end of the decade, she once again worked with James Cameron to produce The Abyss in 1989, a film that would go on to win Best Visual Effects, the first film to do so for CGI effects. With such an incredible lineup of films, it's no wonder that Hurd is considered one of the most influential women in film history. She would be honored for such in 1998 and 2012, being awarded the Woman in Film Crystal Award for her part in expanding the role of women in film, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, respectively. When it comes to women pioneers in the film industry, few compare to Gail Ann Hurd.
Thanks to my good buddy Ben Del Negro for producing that package.
Well, that's all the announcements we have. Are you gonna come back with us, or?
No, you guys can move along. I have everything I need right here. A dark, empty, quiet room with no windows and no doors. And all my friends.
There's definitely a door.
Right, and bushes and such. If you're gonna lie to me, at least make it a little bit believable, Stella.
Thank you for watching, Titans. This is TMA Newsbreak, coming to you from the Farm Bureau Studios. Enjoy your day.
All right, good.
That's a wrap. This might be my last TMA ever.